It's fresh, it's credible, it's information, news, sports, and entertainment from and about the North Coast parishes of St. Anne, St. Mary, and Portland. Now for the news.
Good day. Here is the latest edition of the North Coast Times News. I am Rowena Newman Ridley. First, the headlines. Top performer at Annotto Bay High encourages students facing obstacles. Electrician killed in truck and car crash. Man who cut off another man's arm turns himself in to police. Mount Pleasant continues winning. And now the details. Chantal Williams is continuing to live her dream of breaking her family out of the cycle of poverty. The Annotto Bay High School student last month received more awards for her performance in the CSEC. Those followed praises heaped on her at graduation when she was celebrated as a top student, top girl, and top performer in 4 of 9 subjects she passed. Getting there was not easy, as the North Coast Times News explains in a full story on our website, www.northcoasttimesnewsja.com. Now in 6th form, Chantel has encouraging words for other students and thanks her teachers and those who assisted her.
I am Chantel Williams, a student of the Annotto Bay High School. I am currently in lower 6th. I am a student who believes in hard work and dedication. With this thought in mind, I will complete all my tasks. However, there will be obstacles which I intend to overcome with the guidance of my principal, teachers, and guidance counselor. With my willingness to overcome these obstacles and to work with them, we can overcome these obstacles and move to new beginning. Once again, I want to say thank you.
People from the Salem community and passing motorists did their best to release occupants of a car that crashed head-on into a truck on the Salem Runaway Bay Main Road on Friday. The crash resulted in the death of a 26-year-old electrician, Michael Kitson, of Mines District in the parish. The crash took place about 6:30 on Friday morning, November 3. Kitson and other occupants of the Toyota Axio he was driving were pinned in the vehicle. People helped to put out a fire and pulled 3 of the 4 people from the wreckage of the car before the fire brigade team came and cut away a portion of the car to release the 4th person. Kitson was pronounced dead at hospital and the 2 others admitted. We will be right back after this short break.
Cool Oasis service stations are the fastest, coolest service stations around. Drive through and buy your phone cards from Cool Biz. Yes, it's easy. No paper, no pin. From the fastest, coolest service stations. Quality fuels, lubricants, and refreshments at the lowest prices. The cleanest restrooms and the smoothest service to make your drive even cooler. From the fastest, coolest service stations, get cool service and cool stuff fast at Cool Oasis service stations island-wide.
Square One Supermarket. We have been serving families for over 30 years from our St. Anne's Bay location. Our customers know we are no fly-by-night business. They've come to us for low prices, high quality, great variety, and top-class service. Depend on us to value your business and give you value. We are at 7 Brawford Street, St. Anne's Bay. Call us at 972-2189. We're open to the public at 8 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. on weekdays. On weekends, we're open at 8 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. Square One Supermarket, the family supermarket.
Please subscribe to the North Coast Times News YouTube channel. It's simple. Remember, these and other stories can be found on our website. Continuing the news. A St. Anne man has been charged with gun crimes following what police said was an attack on another man in the parish. 27-year-old Akeem Graham, unemployed of Roaring River, St. Anne, was charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and assault occasioning bodily harm. This followed an incident on Thursday, November 2. Reports from the St. Anne's Bay Police are that at about 3 a.m., there was an altercation between Graham and another man when a firearm was drawn and then used to strike the man. Graham was taken into custody and charged. A man who chopped another man in St. Mary's, severing the man's arm, has been charged with attempted murder. Charged is 36-year-old Cleon Williams, otherwise called Gavin, a mechanic of Hibiscus Avenue, Highgate, St. Mary. Williams has been charged with assault at common law following a chopping incident in Highgate Town Centre on Monday last week. Reports from the Port Maria Police are that at about 5:30 p.m., an argument developed between Williams and another man in Highgate. Williams pulled a machete from his vehicle and chased the man who ran. The man fell to the ground and Williams proceeded to chop him on the arm, severing it. The man was assisted to hospital where he was treated. Williams turned himself into the police 3 days later on Thursday, November 2, and was charged. He is booked to appear in the Richmond Parish Court. 2 environmental groups in Portland have gone to court to get access to a public roadway to the Blue Hole, the parish's most famous attraction. Since the reopening of the attraction, people have been able to access the Blue Hole, also called the Blue Lagoon, by way of a private road. Jamaica National Heritage Trust, which has responsibility for the attraction, has an arrangement with private landowners for access to the Blue Lagoon. But the Portland Environmental Action and Jamaica Beach Birthright Environmental Movement are not satisfied. They say the Portland Municipal Council road to the attraction must be reopened. Spokesman for the groups, Wilburn Carr, says Portlanders and Jamaicans don't want to use any private road to get to the attraction. The matter was mentioned in court Monday and is set to be called up again in January. And in sports, Mount Pleasant Academy FC scored a 3-0 victory against Dumbeholden at Drax Hall on Sunday to win their second match and keep a clean sheet. They are the only team after 2 rounds to have not let in a goal. Meantime, newcomers Limehall tasted defeat after being beaten 3-1 by Waterhouse. That's the news package from the North Coast Times News. I am Rowena Newman Ridley. Thanks for watching.
That's the news from the North Coast Times. You can always find more news and features on the North Coast Times website and Facebook page. You may reach us at WhatsApp 876-503-9995. The North Coast Times News.